You are experiencing the Kathryn Dunn Show. Welcome, everybody. If anyone wants to know how that edible was, just ask Kathryn's face. Hey guys, this is the Kathryn Dunn Show, and we don't fact check, but it's all true. Look it up. Do your own research. We apologize in advance because we're gonna be offensive. And with us today, we have Matt Kapazi, Cece, Evie, which is Elaine Vario on the street, but literally, so don't talk to her. She's driving. We've got Bull and welcome Elise Lavino.
Hello.
And I'm Tucker, and that's Kathryn. And she's probably super baked. Guess what time it is?
Oh my God! Is it 7 p.m. Eastern?
No, actually.
I mean, almost.
Whine and Whisper Light ASMR.
Is it thick 30?
Where you guess what I'm drinking based solely on how it sounds. All right, guys, listen up. What does that sound like?
Sounds like keys on a table.
Ooh, it sounds like a straw. It sounds like a straw.
It sounds like a kazoo.
Oh, or it sounds like a bottled nipple thing.
Yes, that's it.
She's drinking a baby bottle. What's in the baby bottle?
For those of you at home who guessed water, you are correct.
Yeah.
Off your chest in a tone at a whisper.
Yeah. Now that I thought about bottles, I wondered what it would feel like to drink out of one.
Like a baby bottle.
Yeah.
You never went to raves.
No.
Yeah, me neither. But you could do it there. Electrolytes in a baby bottle. I feel like that's a very rave thing to do, but I don't know.
It sounds healing.
Yeah, right. I guess Burning Man is the rave these days, right? Hey guys. Does anybody want to know how that edible was?
Tucker, how was that edible?
That's really loud.
It was find your light. Find your light.
Wow, it sounds like it was pretty good.
It was pretty good. Okay, thanks, Tucker. He'll be popping in and out today to let us know how the edibles are, and other important things. So, is there anything in the world that you guys want to talk about? Also, apologies to my mom. She's not here because I forgot to call her. My bad.
I was just remembering how, how like the UK until recently had Boris Johnson and like we had Trump and just a reminder that India had also elected their own like nationalistic weirdo for their PM position.
Did they have bad hair?
And well, he's just like kind of racist and terrible. I don't know about his hair, but he recently the opposition party wanted to like give money for free education, and he compared it to giving out free candy and like derided it and said it's not how you build a strong society. So just a reminder that there are still lunatics out there and charge of 1 billion people. So I don't know. I don't have any other current events except for the one that I'm saving for my segment later.
All right, guys, just be sure not to bring that up. Anything else?
Everything is fucking crazy. Like NASCAR guy stabbed getting gas. Comic.
What?
And whatever's
Oh.
going on with Elaine's audio right now and the cops. Like, yeah, NASCAR guy stabbed getting gas. Comic had to evacuate a comedy show because of a
Craig
active
Robinson,
shooter.
not just a comic.
Right.
That's scary.
I'm just
That-
saying.
that's-
But
yeah.
the thing is, without the name,
Like the guy from
fact
The
that it's
Office.
true is crazy.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, and that's, I think, today. Isn't that just today's news?
That's just today's news? I missed
think.
all of today because I was cuddling with kitties.
Cuddling kitties is such a better activity than watching the news.
You have your first time at something like, oh, it's your first time. I'm like, oh, it's her first time. So you have like that new, and like this was like my first real cat snuggle.
Oh, wow.
And I feel like amazing.
All
So
right,
Yeah.
This is officially
Everybody-
Tattletale.
everybody get a cat. Okay.
We
Sorry.
want to see your cat. Show us. Share the video. Let's see if it works.
All right,
out.
I'm
The
gonna share-
internet's
okay.
working.
Well, you're gonna
You have
share it. I
very-
am.
Elise has you. We have very important news. Elise will be sharing with us. Hopefully my machine allows this to happen now that I've done things to fix
All
it.
right, we're gonna try to do this, folks. Hold on.
Ooh,
I'm
it looks
unshare-
like it might work. In the past, screen sharing exploded the machine.
Are you ready for this?
Might not
You can.
work.
Are you ready? Can you hear it? Oops. Here we go. Oops. Here we go. Thank God it's here.
Aw.
I think it's muted if you click the little microphone with the X.
Oh, dang it. It's muted. Hold on. We're going back, people.
Okay, cool. I can hear it now.
There you go.
Are you my new pet? Yeah.
Aw.
Is that a yes? Great. What's your name? Oh, nice. Oh yeah.
Oh, it's trying to say that
He's
it's not
sassy.
Ralph.
This is how we do Sundays. Me and my new kitty. Yeah. Hi, baby. Hi. Oh.
Be together.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us.
I mean,
That's so cute.
now I don't know where she is. I think she went home, but it was a really great hour.
You need to get her the Trixie house.
It's amazing. I feel like I'm just invigorated. I feel like it's like my first, second, third time all at once.
So
Elise, Elise,
It's
I
a
think
full catgasm, people.
you're glowing. You're
I feel like
glowing.
I am. It's like the after like cat glow. Does that exist?
yeah,
Yeah.
cats are amazing.
Oh.
For those who can't see because the video didn't play, that cat has piercing mint green eyes. I think. I don't know. I don't know how anyone else. They're kind of like Christina's earring right now, just in this like golden fur. I don't know, but it's also kind of like a little like a leopard or a something.
And
like a
some people said
wild-
it was a Bengal. A lot of people are saying it looks
That's
like a
the
Bengal,
word. Yes.
and that apparently they're fabulous cats.
Yes.
But then
Yeah.
Someone's-
potentially
someone-
outdoor, though.
Tell your parents that cat's worth $1 million, and then maybe they'll be like, "Oh, this is a wealthy item to keep in the home," and they won't realize
Honestly,
it's an
they
animal.
probably, honestly, that might work. I don't know what I'm gonna say, but I'm saying.
Wait,
I'm telling you
is it-
right now. I'm
is it an
doing
orange?
it.
Wait, is it an orange cat?
No, it's like, you didn't watch my Facebook story. What is this?
She's driving. She can't.
No,
I can't
told
look
you this
down.
earlier. This has been a long time online. Actually, there was.
No, just orange cats are crazy.
Like you're driving and talking right now, and you're calling orange cats crazy.
Yeah, remember earlier when I pulled a tarot card saying you were going to make it home safe? So,
What happened?
Elise, Elise pulled a tarot card and it had 3 green lights.
Well,
No,
they're
Elaine, you need to not be
Around
podcasting while you're
Monday.
driving. No podcasting while driving. It's the rule.
podcasting. I'm just holding the phone.
You're a maniac. You can't do that.
You're not supposed to do that.
That
Flash
Kathryn Dunn
forward
show would like
to
take this
now where she
moment.
Calm down,
flashed
Ma.
the cop.
Ma.
Flashed the cop.
Ma.
Please observe
Calm
all
down,
local
Ma.
cell phone while driving laws.
We're gonna get a
Calm down,
citation for
Ma.
streaming this.
Calm down.
Catherine's gonna get a knock at the door from like a CA, like a
A lot of
police
bumper to
officer.
bumper.
Giving her
Elaine,
There's
Elaine,
a
you're,
lot of bumper to bumper.
Elaine, you're taking all of us for a ride. This is kind of fun.
I'm actually getting kind of dizzy.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So the Kathryn Dunn show does not recommend driving recklessly, nor do we. Why is it frozen now? Are we okay, Elaine? Or nor do we recommend, texting while driving, not using a headset, or anything that Elaine's doing right now, and we hope she's okay. So those of you at home, I hope you're seated calmly, wherever you are. It doesn't have to be home. Just seated calmly, just not driving. Don't drive and watch. We just lost
Where'd she
Elaine.
go?
Is she okay?
Okay, well she's
She's
back.
back, but there's no video.
Okay,
Oh,
there's
there's
back.
the video.
I think it's up.
Okay.
Yes, there's.
She's alive.
Okay. The windows appear to be whole, although I can't see all of them.
Is that a blue tinted window, or is that the top of the?
It's like the top of the window is blue.
Do they still do that? I mean, can we do better than this, folks? Elon.
People, work with me.
I don't think it's a Tesla she's driving, but I
Yeah,
could
I
be
don't-
wrong. I don't know. Maybe it is. What do I know?
Are those T-tops in the roof, actually?
Now this is actually worse.
Today's
Do they still do T-tops?
we learn. Oh my god, I'm dying. Literally.
Okay, there's gonna be. We cannot have multiple deaths on the Kathryn Dunn show today, please.
Yeah, seriously.
So, let's not.
Um,
You breathe, and Elaine, we're still dizzy. I mean, at this point, I think we should just watch what happens. I feel like it's almost like a car chase. I have to say, it's not that I'm into action movies, but when there's like a real car chase that they start streaming online, I gotta say I watch.
So
Like in
let's
real
say
life?
we
Yeah, the
let's
real
say
life
we, let's
ones.
say
like
we
the
were
real
in the
life-
car. What would we listen to on the sound system?
If we were in a car,
Yeah,
what music? What song?
yeah.
I could tell you.
Well, sorry, go on.
No. All right, everybody. On 3, name one thing. Ready? 1, 2, 3. The
Croquet.
Murder
Stereo
podcast.
MCs.
Dazed and Confused soundtrack. Okay, you said a murder podcast?
Yeah.
Not
Well,
what
if
I
it's in
expected.
traffic where Elaine is, yeah.
Not
If
what
I'm
I
on the
expected.
highway, then I want some tunes.
Oh, was it supposed to be what we would be listening to? Because I just said a random word.
What did you say?
Croquet.
Love it. So the Alice in Wonderland soundtrack. And what about you, Matt? What'd you say?
Stereo MCs.
Okay, I said the entire Dazed and Confused soundtrack, but it was that or Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon. That's,
Oh, I
that's
love
what I think is.
Album. Pink Floyd Dark's gonna be a great album. Have you ever done the thing? Because I did the
Yeah.
thing, but that was because I was like
Wizard
you
of
know,
Oz.
things where you like play that at the same time as Wizard of Oz. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I did that. And I will say it was quite trippy.
Yeah.
It was a good
There was
matchup,
like
but-
one thing that matched up. There was one thing that matched up.
But like, have you ever?
I heard that
watched
there's like a
Simpsons
bunch of
and
albums
listened-
you can do that with.
Yeah. Have you
Yeah.
ever like
Which
watched The
Wizard of Oz
Simpsons and listened to
specifically?
Trance? Because that also works.
Honestly, I feel like it'd probably be funny to do it any like funny soundtracks. I think I'm gonna do Taylor Swift to Wizard of Oz and see what happens.
I've done. It was a terrible. Well, okay, I liked it, but everybody had said it was a terrible Batman. But it was my favorite. Anybody want to guess which one it is?
66.
Oh, the one with the one girl with Nicole Kidman.
I'm not sure
Batman
if she was in
Forever?
it.
Oh yeah, Batman Forever.
I think it's Batman and Robin, and it's the one with Uma Thurman and Arnold.
Oh. Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
For It's a Wonderful Life, what would be a good album to match to It's a Wonderful Life?
Peaches.
Backstreet Boys, the one from the Millennial album.
Master of Puppets.
Ooh, Ace of Base. It's a wonderful. It's a
Oh
beautiful
yeah.
life. Oh, it's a beautiful life.
Clarence is gonna make you jump, jump. Clarence is gonna make you jump, jump.
That's especially poignant at the bridge. Ooh. Yeah. Somehow that was Tattletales. I don't know if I have anything to say about my animals other than I think Trixie and Tony need to be separated. when we're not here because I think my cat might be
Oh,
doing
this
some
is
things.
gonna be fun to tarot. Okay, now we got some juicy stuff to dig into, people, for later.
Yes, we do. Stick around and find out. Anything you guys got to say about your animals?
I mean, you saw
Missy?
my update, or you heard my update for some of you, but then also the crows. So let me just say that these crows, I don't know if they heard me or not, but they were spending a lot of time across the street. Okay. There was like literally all of them were walking around right in front of me too. I'm chilling after a long day. And then they're freaking going back and forth, hanging out in the house across the street, just looking at me. And I'm like, okay, you're going back and forth. And we talked about stealing things. You're either stealing from me and bringing it over there, or you're going over there stealing from me. But honestly, this is bullcrap, because if they're stealing from me, they sleep on top of me, okay? And they wake me up every morning. So this is just not right. And I'm really I just don't know where I stand with the crows. And I think it's like, they're being really hot and cold with me. So.
Have
And
you
they
given
just-
them shiny
I feel like they're always talking about me. It's like really like.
Well, have you tried to walk over to the crows and say, "Take me to your leader"?
I haven't directly asked that question, no, Matt.
Okay.
So is that your advice, or?
I find that usually resolves issues with birds. Like if you talk to their
Professional
leader.
opinion? Are you a professional? What's your credentials here?
Yeah, I'm actually a human bird therapist. I actually help people. I've helped a lot of people solve their crow problems.
Do you have a reference?
Yeah, the birds in the birdhouse. They'll vouch for me.
Okay. Look,
Yeah.
birds are dangerous creatures. Okay, they have a beak. Okay, so
No,
if,
I-
like, seriously,
the
don't-
thing
I
that-
come here with a cut face next time, it's on you. Anyway, I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I'm just
Communication is key.
It's
With
like I really
birds,
get closer with
communication is key.
them, and I want them to steal things for me, and I'm just not really sure if they're on my side.
You gotta
so.
give them shiny balls. We talked about this.
Oh, you're right. Maybe they saw me with the cat. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, go to the pet store, get a collar for the cat, and put the collar on the cat.
Then it's
You
your
know, just to
cat.
give like a little clue. And then also get some toys, including the little sparkly balls, but give those to the crows.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, have you
Hopefully by
had
next week I'll have a third pet to share with you. So far,
have you had these thoughts about
I have
stealing
crows and
before
I
the
have-
crows?
what?
Have you had these thoughts about stealing before the crows, or are the crows like making you a klepto?
You were the one who gave me the idea about having them steal things.
What?
Last week, you're like, oh, crows can go and grab stuff for you. Oh, they can go get things for you. They can scavenge for you.
They can.
No.
They can also defend your chickens if you have any chickens.
Okay, maybe I'll get a chicken before next. By next week, I'll have a chicken.
Now we know what
Yes.
it's gonna be.
Anyway, that's my update. I don't know. I don't know where I stand, and it's really it's like, it's been stressful.
You know, I'm pretty sure that the crows are on a podcast right now talking about you, and they
I
just
wouldn't doubt it.
and like one side has to build a bridge here, you know, and
She's
it's
really
I hope it happens.
thirsty. We can tell she wants to be friends with us, but we don't know.
It's literally what they sound like.
Like, why won't she get us shiny things? We like shiny. We're simple creatures.
I'll get you freaking shiny things.
Thank you. There you go. We've just listened to the Crow podcast. Now we know what is needed. Okay, how about Mitzi?
She's, pretty chill. She just hangs out, looks out the window, and looks at the birds and squirrels, and she's enjoying the summer.
Sounds nice. Do you give her any, like, how do you ring in summer for your pet? Like, do you like say like, hey, it's summertime? If there's, how do you ring in summer? Like, would you be like, here, does she get like lemonade in the summer? Like, how does she know? Like, do you give her a summer treat?
Well, she
Just
likes.
berries?
I open up the window, and sometimes she likes to, just, I don't know. It's just basically nothing.
Oh, well, maybe. Do you think she'd like that?
Well, I could play the Beach Boys. Maybe she might like that.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Mix up the music.
Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Ooh,
I wanna take it to Bermuda, Bahama.
Come on,
Come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego. Baby, why don't we go down to Kokomo? We'll get there fast and then we'll take it slow. That's where we wanna go. Way down to Kokomo.
I mean, you have to admit the word Kokomo is really fun to say.
Bodies in the sand. Yeah.
Wait, can your pink friend sing some of that?
Yes.
Hi.
Drinks melting in our hands.
What is it? What is appropriate to call you? Like, can I refer to you as a puppet?
Tucker. That's Tucker.
I'm Tucker.
You're Tucker. Okay,
Yeah,
hi Tucker.
yeah.
I like when but like I like Tucker. I like when you sing Beach Boys, Tucker.
Oh, wait, thank you.
You're welcome.
It's dreaming.
I like your hair too.
Oh. Wait. Thanks. Ow.
Maybe I could be a tarot reading later, Tucker.
Yes. I would love that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, can you sing Beach Boys again?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wish they all could be California girls. You're from California, right?
I am.
Nice. I'm flirting.
I mean, I thought so, and I didn't want to be presumptuous.
No, no, I'm Tucker. I'm cool.
Yeah. I mean, you seem pretty cool.
Wow.
That was pretty
He
smooth.
just ghosted.
Yeah.
Or I'm sure he'll be back later.
And once he is, I'm just gonna be super thirsty for it. So
Good.
no bad.
You'll be thirstier for him than a crow.
Well, at this point.
Then it worked. Okay. How's Mitzi? She's good. And how's your psycho Chubsy?
Oh, Chubsy is good. My aunt was house sitting for her cousin, so I was in charge of feeding Chubsy. And I would wake up in the morning and open my bedroom door, and she would be
Woke
sitting
up
in the
morning
hallway,
feeling like Chubzilla.
just like a little gargoyle, just like glowering at my door, waiting for me to come out so that she could demand her feeding.
It's time for me to eat because I'm a tiny killer.
Yeah, well, because normally she goes and she like punches my aunt in the head to get her to wake up.
So, do you want to share what your tactic was with her when you had to take care of her for a little bit?
Oh, I made her come inside before midnight, and then I went in my room and went to bed and closed the door.
You hateful
So she had to stay in all night like a pet.
Yeah, she didn't like that.
No,
Has she killed any birds?
not on my watch. There were no victims the whole time that I was in charge.
Okay.
If she was a serial killer, do you think she'd have like a little wall of glass slates like a Dexter? What would her little thing be? What's her little?
That's a good question.
What makes her special? Sorry.
Oh, I mean, I feel like she would probably collect the heads.
Okay. Classic head collector.
Yeah, because she has decapitated in the past, so.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there were 3 deer in the backyard this morning, just laying in the grass, and that happened. That happened the other day too. What?
On a lighter note, all of them
Yeah.
have their heads.
They do. Yeah, Chubsy didn't get any of the deer.
Nice. That reminds me.
Ooh, that reminds me.
And the word to get started is deer.
Dear Diary.
That reminds me of these historical novels that I used to read called Dear America.
That reminds me of being in Paramus, New Jersey and seeing a lot of deer.
That reminds me of the movie Bambi, where it was like pretty traumatizing watching it die when I was like pretty young.
That reminds me of the experience of watching Bambi, but I don't actually think I watched Bambi because I think my family shielded me from Bambi, but Dumbo's not better.
That reminds me how it like makes me feel like our memories like really are memories, or like are we remembering things, or they're like not really memories? Like that thing that'll just make me spin for like, I don't know, like 7 minutes at a time thinking about that.
That reminds me that we'll never actually remember a thing. We're just remembering a memory of a thing. And the more you remember it, the more tainted the copies get. Or enforced. I don't know.
That reminds me of the fact that I definitely took an edible before this as well.
That reminds me that I should have taken an edible before this, and I didn't. I missed the opportunity.
That reminds me that this should be the edible show. Snackable content.
That reminds me of just eating, and I'm hungry.
Ooh. That reminds me that hold on. Sorry, I've got buttons to press. Shit. Okay. Here we go. I think I did it. That I think we just lost that game somehow. But congratulations, and Elaine is back.
Is she
Hey,
parked?
Elaine.
Hi guys.
Are you parked?
I got off the parkway. Now comes the looking for a parking spot.
But how do you look for a parking spot out of your car?
How do I what?
Are you in the car still?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
stop
just
it. You
like-
can't tell me what are you doing.
Elaine, what's the make and model of that vehicle?
It's an 86 Monty.
There you go.
T-top.
Monte
That
Carlo.
explains the T-tops and the
It's the
tint.
T-top. Yeah, it's a Batmobile. It's a Batmobile. I just
Nice.
parking is a dick.
I'm
Right
saging
now.
it, Elaine. I'm saging it. Just
You say what? You're aging me? What are you doing?
saging you. I'm not aging you. If I'm saged, aged, then I'd be screwed.
Whatever you're doing, I'm there. I'm all for it. Whatever it is.
If saged aged but also kept the bad spirits away, would you use it and how
Oh, I
often?
love sage. Oh,
Oh
cool.
no, I would never use it. I'd be like, come freaking try to fight me.
I don't know.
Like, really? I'll take you out.
I have too much good karma. This is my street. I gotta find parking now.
I have to say, you know when you're like watching a show and then there's they're giving you the front eye view of the car and you're like, why are you really paying attention to the car? Is there about to be a car act? And like, it gives me anxiety when a show puts two people talking in a car because I'm assuming something bad's going to happen. Like,
I'm holding the. Yeah, no, I'm always gonna.
this is giving me that times 1,000 because this is real life, Elaine.
Yeah, but it's like not like I'm not gonna get hit from the side like in all the movies.
I don't know. Just don't say things like that. Okay,
I'm in a tank.
Yeah, why
I'm
would
in
you
a-
put that out into the universe, Elaine?
I'm in a tank. I'm in a fucking tank. You guys have no idea.
A tank from
A
1987.
T-top tank.
Tank. It's a Batmobile. I'm impervious.
I'm stressed. I'm losing minutes of my life, Elaine.
Ah. Oh my goodness gracious! You're old people already.
You're aging me right now.
You know what? I got nothing.
Yeah, I know.
Which is a
I
great
got
time for animal news with Elaine Vadio.
Oh, I can't get in my phone right now. I'm a little busy.
And that was uplifting animal news with Elaine Vadio. So,
Oh, I got a spot.
uplifting parking news with Elaine Vadio.
No, that's not big enough. It's not big enough.
And that's my nightly
And
mug.
now we have a segment called "Looking for Parking."
Right here, we have a car on the street. It's going, still looking, not found a parking spot. Gonna make a turn around the block, see if it's down on this other block. Now it still hasn't found a spot, but it's still looking. Go, and it's still
What
on
time
the
is it? What time?
prowl.
What time is it? Wait, what time is it?
It's
7:41.
Stop!
So I
You're
can
breaking
park-
the timelessness of this.
I'm getting glare on my face, people.
Wait.
Elaine is just like being a Colin Robinson right now. For anybody who knows, you know.
I don't. Can you explain the joke? I hear it's funnier that way.
Colin Robinson is an energy vampire on What We Do in the Shadows that gets energy from others by causing
I'm
uncomfortable
not
situations.
Colin Robinson.
This is an uncomfortable situation.
not
for
Colin
you,
Robinson.
Christina.
I don't want to be. I just parallel parked. You guys missed my perfect parallel park.
I was gonna ask.
But I have to get up. But I have to get up at 8:30 tomorrow morning because this is a what do you call it? It's a meter spot.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not looking for. I don't feel like riding around the block for another half an hour to find a spot.
I see what you mean about this being chaos. I'm really high off an edible and I'm like, this is the good shit. But you're right. It is just chaos.
It is, right? It's not my fault.
Oh, yes, it is. I'm pretty sure like a guy that hunts edibles was shot or stabbed, and I forget what else happened, but
Oh yeah, there are a lot of
Thor
big.
didn't eat meat to kiss.
I got a big.
Go on.
Wait. The fish show, fucking 3 or 4 dogs were left in their cars where people were dancing. Pissed me the fuck off because the cops put a sign up ahead of time that said, if you abuse your dogs, you're getting arrested. So I hope they arrested all of them.
Are you telling me that those stupid fucking hippies locked their dogs in the car at a fish concert?
Yep, and it was up in like Massachusetts, and they put up.
Ugh.
So I went on a Fish Chicks page and went, we can do better than this, you fucking idiots.
It is one thing to do it with your children, but another to do it with your dogs, you hippies.
Exactly.
I don't really hate it.
Don't leave your children in the car at a fish concert either. Just
Okay,
Hey,
fine,
Dum-Dum.
Christina.
Take him
fine.
inside, give him a flashlight.
Just go
Now-
against everything
now
I'm
look what
saying.
yeah,
Now look,
exactly. Bring him inside. Maybe give him some earplugs so that they don't end up with early onset hearing loss like yours truly over here. Okay.
You're not gonna appreciate this unless you're a guy with a
This
cool
just got
car.
serious.
This is a lock for my car. Just so you see.
Hold on,
Very-
Wade. Let's see that again. Go again.
It's made for a
It's a
car.
cowbell.
No, that's the keys on it. Stop it.
Wait, show us.
It's-
Now you have the spotlight.
Sounds like a cowbell.
No, it goes around the.
Okay,
the
now
column.
hit it like a cowbell anyway.
That Jacob Marley?
It's
on.
made for the car.
Let's do Blue Oyster Cult.
Listen, guys.
Ooh. Okay, fine. Don't.
This is the last. If I forget to do this, you'll be very angry. I'm very angry with you.
All right,
What's that
speaking
from?
of anger, it's time for
Go ahead.
What now?
where we bring you a completely random and anonymous couple's gripes and have you settle it for them. Remember, there's no right or wrong. But if there was, whose
Ready.
side are you on?
Elise is pissed.
All right. Today's
All
settle
right.
this petty shit is you do a show and your friend is parking, but they're not on mute. Sorry, no. Let's
Ouch,
do a
mute me.
different one. No, it's okay. The other one is, hypothetically speaking, you have met a reincarnated family member and a cat, but your family won't bring them in the house. What do you do? Who's wrong? Who's right? And how do you proceed?
I mean, I'm a little bit biased here, but
We all are.
yeah, I'm definitely right. Number one, Dad, it's your mom. You're going to leave her in the backyard after everything she did for us, after all the delicious meatballs she cooked for us and love she gave us. We need to let the cat back in the house.
That cat gave birth to you.
You literally came out of that.
All right, we've lost it.
No, Matt, this is real. You just don't understand because it's not your birthday.
No, that's
Yeah,
the
we know
line.
whose
That's the
side
line
Matt
to
is
go.
on.
Yeah.
And it's
That's
not
cat
Grandma
being
Cat.
Man.
We were
Wait,
talking
Matt,
about therapy.
what are you
I
saying
think
about
we
my
should all
grandma?
sign up.
We're about to have another conflict. What are you saying about my grandma, Matt?
I'm just saying, just the line "that cat gave birth to you" is a little screwed up. You know, I think we need to take a step back. We need to take a
Whoa.
step back.
Whoa.
No. No,
Yeah.
this is pure logic. We got here in a very logical
Would you be
way,
as
Matt.
offended if I said? Would you be as offended if I said someone gave birth to a cat versus the fact that I said a cat gave birth to a human? Like, what is it that really offends you?
Yeah, Matt. Which way does this go? Where's your line? Where do you draw a line here?
Well, your aunt didn't give birth to you. Your mom gave birth to you. The cat is your aunt.
Oh, the cat is grandma, and we're talking to the dad.
And I'm
Who
talking to my dad.
came from the loins of that cat?
And it's spiritual birth, okay?
Oh, okay.
In another lifetime.
My dad's 6'6". It didn't come out of that cat. Trust me.
People are born at their full adult height. This is not
I
the
know,
future.
as a baby, I'm sorry. My dad came out bigger than that cat, probably. I'm assuming at least similar size. And that wasn't a very big cat.
Yeah.
And he's a baby. Babies are not. I mean, I'm sure he was a decent sized baby. I mean, I can ask him, but I don't really want to because then I'd have to tell him about the cat right now, and I'm not quite ready to have this. I have to go in with a clear story, maybe even a PowerPoint.
Ooh,
Or
could
just
you-
like move the cat in
Thanks.
and like don't say anything and
That's what
see
I
how
was-
long it takes them to notice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that like when they, I mean, I could. So look, there's multiple options. One, just like sneak, like, ask for forgiveness, or just like,
Do you have a basement?
don't even ask for forgiveness. I don't need a basement. I'm in a separate house.
Wait, what? Then what's the problem?
The problem is it's their property and they
So
don't,
what?
we are not ever allowed to have pets. I don't know. There's this weird thing. I don't understand what it is.
No, you
They're
take that
just
cat
saying
to the
no
vet.
to say no. It's like this weird rule.
No. You take that cat to the vet right now, and you make sure that
Yeah.
everything's okay. You get you get it all cleaned up. You get it all
Scan
like-
it for a microchip.
Yeah, because it could.
I
be
think
someone
Elaine
else.
has.
Like,
I'm
she
sure
just
it's not
wants to
somebody
come
else's
home.
grandma.
I think Elaine has locked herself to the steering column.
Okay, let's see this important update. Elaine has now
What are
locked
we
herself to
looking
the
at?
steering column. She's not protesting anything, but if she were, it would be the assholes who can't park right.
What part of her situation are we looking at? right
I'm
now?
not quite sure, but I hope we don't get banned from the internet.
I
Well,
I really-
until I find out that's not a coin purse, I'm gonna come back to the big screen. It's very intimate in there, and it's getting dark.
oh, God.
Elaine, are you okay? It's just gone black.
It's completely black now.
Okay.
She's gone.
She's passed out.
No,
Oh, there
she's
she is.
back. She's not a cat. She's still a human. But now we are in a stroller.
Are we in a bag?
That makes
Oh,
more sense. Right here, we're
Elaine,
the
this
Grand
bag is
Prix.
really nice. Elaine, where did you get this bag? It's really nice.
Or is it a pocket?
We'll never. I'm gonna go with we're in. It's a McDonald's. I don't know. And she's got the glasses.
You're muted, Elaine.
Is this as entertaining for anybody who's not high off their mind on edibles?
I don't know. I guess we'll
I just
see.
literally was cracking up so hard, but I am also I'm fairly edibled.
That's the show made for people who are high. By people who are high. For people who are high. By people who are high. For people, you get
Elaine,
it. I'm not gonna.
Elaine,
stop.
we're trapped in your phone. Let us know when we can jump out.
Wow.
What is that guy doing? Is he running away?
Did
Did you just steal his walker? Is that
Elaine?
what you were in?
Elaine,
Were in it?
you from now on, I think your segment, you got to be on the street. Go find pets on the street. Go find strays. You need to go find stray animals and interview them.
Okay, we really
Or-
do need a street segment. That's a fact. And I love interviewing
love
animals.
street segments.
Elaine, can you do this right now? Can we do
Find
this
an animal.
now?
Yeah. Are there any squirrels?
Yes,
Oh my God, I
animals are
love this
squirrels.
segment. I will anybody next time.
If I if I didn't find blocking, I could have taken you up to the bay and you could have said hello to the swans. Maybe next week if you all behave yourselves.
Well,
I
don't know. Define behave.
Find
'cause-
behave.
I mean, the swans are a little intimidating. They're very like mean.
Yeah.
I don't know if you should go
No,
up to them.
My grandpa got chased by either a swan. I think they like tried to bite him.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried
They
is
don't
what would
have to-
happen. You'd have swan violence live on the show,
Yeah,
and then they get flagged for
I
that.
like swans.
Yeah, we can't have swan violence.
Swan on swan violence.
No, it'd be swan on a lane violence.
Or apparently cat burst.
I'm not scared of swans. I drive my car and let people see pictures. So I'm not scared of that.
Are you threatening to drive over a swan?
Never.
Can you find an animal out there and interview it,
I
please?
hate when people do that. All I know is this podcast is about over.
Which
No,
means
it's
slide over to the carol card, say it's over.
It's not over till you say it's over.
with
you take this call,
Cece.
Go, CC.
Oh my goodness. So I might be the only one in this room who cares about this, but Jen Shaw pleaded guilty to her conspiracy charges.
You are the only one in the room who cares.
No, we like when they plead guilty.
Can you explain? Can you give like a high level summary?
Do we
Okay,
know
so-
anything about the Real Housewives of Anywhere?
Elaine, mute yourself.
Real Housewives of Salt Lake City is the best of all the housewives. I can't even watch most of them. However, Salt Lake City is just great entertainment. Jen Shaw had this fabulous lifestyle. I forget how much money she said she spent a month in her audition tape, but it was like some crazy amount. And she was always really vague about what she did for a living. She talked about like, marketing lead generation, and people were like, okay, but then she would just kind of be vague about it. And she had this assistant named Stuart who was always like there, and they just seemed like really close, and it was just kind of like weird. They'd like go off together and be like chit-chatting and like take little walks and stuff. Well, he pleaded guilty some months back when their company was brought up on conspiracy to commit like elder abuse fraud, basically. So yeah, what they were doing, and she's now pled guilty as well, is they were calling old people and getting their credit card information and putting them on like monthly charges, and just basically stealing their money. So she's a criminal, and she's now going to have to pay, some sort of restitution, and she's going to go to jail. Andy Cohen is like beside himself, upset. The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, who had been on her side and trying to support their friend, they got blindsided by the news. So, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City is basically just like a true crime show at this point. So yeah, there you go.
Whoa.
Wow, that's
like
fun
people
shit,
who
man.
go
I gotta
on-
go. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit.
Bye.
Okay.
Oh
Bye.
yeah, and she got arrested on the show, by the way. Like,
Well,
or
okay,
not?
so
Well,
I have
they
to
came
say,
together,
if
and then
you-
she went on the run, and then she got arrested.
Look, I have to say, I really don't. Do you feel like these people who are going on TV, like, really are like, let me go also commit a crime while I can be on TV? Or it's like, do they want this to happen? Because
I mean,
Do you know about Rodney
feel like-
Alcala?
it's insanely stupid. But listen, she's not even the craziest one on that show. Although actually the
do you think
craziest one on the
TV makes
show
them
left.
crazy? Do you think TV makes them crazy? Or they were crazy, that's why they're on the TV show.
They're crazy, and that's why they're on the show. Like, but one of the other ones, Mary Cosby, has a cult. She's legit a cult leader. It's a cult that she like lives in. She was raised in it.
Is this
and
part
she
of
left the
show? I'm
show.
kind of interested in watching this now.
It's so like I don't usually like
I've
usually
never
go
watched
for the
any of those
Housewives.
shows. Yeah.
But this one is just so bonkers. And then the clothing that they wear is like even more insane than like the other shows. It's just, yeah, I highly recommend Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Do you recommend it with a soundtrack behind it? And if so, which?
Oh, good question. Yeah, I have no idea what that would be. Maybe Ren and Stimpy's Happy Happy Joy Joy just on a loop.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow.
And the conspiracy is?
The conspiracy is that they defrauded the old people.
Yeah, they defrauded the old people. She admitted to it.
Across state lines. And they used, the telephone system or whatever.
The actual telephone
like-
system that existed.
Yeah, multiple conspiracy charges. So
I see. Hopefully, everybody was in Seattle this weekend for Kurt, Justice for Court on the 15th. Sorry. That's a conspiracy.
uh-huh.
He was murdered.
Is it though?
What? Yeah.
Was he though?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't know that one either.
Kurt Cobain?
Oh. Yeah, I don't know if I didn't know there was a conspiracy around him.
Yeah. And this weekend, or on the 15th, people went to Seattle to protest justice for Kurt and to reopen the case. I don't know anything more than that. I just know that it happened. So I won't be plugging it in the future because it happened already. Well, that's a shame. Hopefully, I don't know. Do you guys think anything will happen?
I don't think it's a conspiracy. I think he just was a very sad man.
You're wrong. That's what they want you to think.
I feel like you feel very passionately that this was a conspiracy, and I wish you the best
Why, thank
in
you.
pursuit of the truth.
See, Christina.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the truth that Courtney did not do it.
Well, I'm not.
Oh
saying
wait,
Courtney
they think
did it.
that they think she killed him. No, Courtney didn't do it.
That's what they do think. Which
They are so, this group is so just, thinly veiled misogynist against Courtney. Like, you can just tell.
yeah, like if you're not even allowed to suggest that anybody else did anything or that it's weird that somebody else had something.
Like, they just hate Courtney.
Yeah, that's all they want to hear. They only want to hear that
Mhm.
Courtney did it, which is not
Do
cute.
they
because-
feel well? Are they claiming that like emotionally, it's like, oh, his whole downturn was because of her, or is it like she literally?
Oh, I'm so
No, like,
glad
she
you
hired a guy.
asked, because I'll tell you. No, they
Yeah.
think that he was going to divorce her, and that's why he escaped. And he didn't go and see her because she was in California. He's in California. They're very close to each other, but instead he's taking 2 plane tickets and going to like Seattle. And they think that was for not her, the other plane ticket, but who knows.
And it couldn't just be because he wanted an extra buffer seat where nobody would sit next to him.
It could be. But yeah, so then he winds up in Seattle. Some people see him, but then she's hired a private investigator to find him.
Was that true? She actually hired an private investigator to find him for
that
sure. That's
part
fact.
is definitely
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
Why was she
Yeah.
investigating him, Cece? Then, like, what's that about?
Yeah, good question.
Well, because he was being like really sketch and like going around places without
Were
telling
they
her.
married? They were married, right?
They were married. They had a really dysfunctional relationship.
Well, obviously.
And
And like she had saved his life multiple times in the past
Or
when he
killed
OD'd,
him
and she
multiple
brought him
No,
back.
I don't think she'd kill him.
I don't think she killed him.
Maybe.
I don't think she'd kill
It
him.
doesn't make any logical sense to me that she would kill him,
Why? She made
even
a
if
lot
he
of
was
money.
going to divorce her.
I think it was Nickelback.
Probably was.
Probably.
When they say look at this photograph, it's actually a Polaroid of Kurt Cobain after they killed him. It's sad that it makes them laugh because they're sick fucking people, but now you know it was Nickelback. But supposedly he was divorcing her, so there's that. And then he was supposed to go to Lollapalooza, but then he wasn't. So like people are losing money on his choices. So it makes financial sense for.
But I just feel like I guess people. I just feel like they didn't care about money, so I don't think she'd kill for money.
Makes sense.
I mean,
Yeah,
like
she
they
was
didn't-
like raised
they
like a
didn't
kind of a
seem-
spoiled like.
I don't know. I just
you
don't.
know.
They seem to be the people who are like really cared about the wealth or
Yeah.
the fame. If it's the wealth, they're not going to kill for money. They kill for fame.
Well, it also, I mean, if it was her or David Grohl, I mean, they both became famous after, like way more famous after. Not that she wasn't on her way, but she was like on her way. Then
I think both of them. I think both of them would have thought that they, at that point, would have got him. That him dying would actually limit their potential of fame.
Well,
I
and
think
also,
they were-
didn't her band's
I think
first
they both
album?
would have wanted to keep writing up with him.
Yeah.
Yes, it did, Christina. It did do
Right.
better than I think.
Yeah.
Bleach or something.
Whatever Nirvana's first album
but
was,
it
hers,
didn't do better
her, you know.
than Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Well, yeah, but my point is that at that time, like, sure, looking back now, because we have like, 25 years of knowledge, like we can look back and we can see, but at the time, it didn't seem like one was overtly better than the other. You know what I mean? Like it could be argued either way. And to me, it just doesn't make any sense for her to do it. Dave Grohl, that's an interesting idea. I still don't think he did it, but I would believe Dave Grohl doing it before I would believe Courtney.
What about Chris?
I honestly don't even know that much about Chris.
Which is why it was him.
I mean, maybe.
Maybe.
Could have been.
Maybe it was maybe it was that Manny that they had.
Yeah, I think it was actually the Manny. And I think it was Eric of Hole, because I also think he killed Kristen of Hole. And he's creepy looking. And I don't know. There's some things that I saw that are pretty concerning. Like all of Hit So Hard, the life of Patty Schemmel. I don't know how to say her name. But basically, I don't know. It just kind of makes Courtney Love look like a mental and emotional terrorist, to the point where she made a sober person relapse and become homeless after replacing her on the album. So I wouldn't be surprised if, okay, one, I want her not to be, but if these people are right, then she's a very good manipulator and emotional terrorist type person. Like psychological warfare type thing, and allegedly responsible for all of the overdoses in the industry and scene, according to the haters.
I really just can't buy any of that. Like, I'm not, I'm just not buying it.
Yeah, I know.
We joked about this like months ago, but if you think about it, grunge, like there was before grunge, there was like, Guns N' Roses was on top of the world. So, and everything changed with Smells Like Teen Spirit. With that one song, the top 10 was like wiped out, and all of a sudden it's like Mudhoney, Pearl Jam, Nirvana, Hole eventually. So, I mean, I'm not seriously alleging that there's actually a conspiracy.
It was just
for craps and guffaws. They did kind of knock the hard rock, like Poison, like Guns N' Roses, kind of
Motley Crue.
Yeah.
Yeah, all those hair metal bands,
right?
Basically.
Iggy Pop says that he was killed, and I believe him. And if it was
Iggy Pop used to stage dive on broken glass, didn't he?
So what? Does that make him a liar? I think that makes him a very honest person, because that's real blood.
Uh-huh.
Credibility.
Is it stable though?
What? Is that did they sing that Ziggy Plays Guitar song, the Iggy Pop? Is that guy?
No, that's Bowie.
I've tried to match the names you're saying to like Guitar Hero songs.
Oh, wow.
Iggy Pop is Lust for Life. Here comes Johnny again and again. Got lust for life.
Addicted and drugs and beep.
I learned a lot from Rock Band and Guitar Hero. I learned about all the classic rock songs, and I know enough now to be credible as a human.
From Guitar Hero. Oh no! All right, so
I graduated Guitar Hero.
Oh no! Now I want to be your dog. That is also Iggy Pop. So it's time. That's my transition into this next bit, which is the stars and animals.
The stars and animals. That me?
Yeah. I'll
my
get
God,
better
3.
at that, but that was that was my segue.
Yay! All right.
Do I look as high as
that's a working title for the segment?
No, it wasn't, but should it be?
I don't know.
Okay, here's the stars update, guys. We had that full moon in Capricorn. I'm gonna say it was a freaking bitch. So any of you out there, if you're feeling it, or if you were feeling like some things are just like the things that don't work in your life are just like not working, and it's just like
bad.
Huh?
It was bad.
It was a loud moon, folks, and it got like closer and closer for like 3 days, and it was like it's just like boom. All right, so if you guys are feeling it,
I have a dumb question.
It is the
I
moon,
have a dumb question,
and it was a lot, but you're gonna all be lighter, and you're gonna be releasing stuff. So it's all for the best, folks.
You know how the moon affects the tides. Does does astrology affect people that live near water more than people that don't live near water?
I'd say probably not. It's not. You probably not know.
Yeah, okay.
But I mean, there's probably certain types. I mean, yeah, no. I'm just gonna go with no.
I'm gonna go with yes.
Maybe. I'll probably say my gut tells me, my intuition tells me no, but you never know.
Yeah.
I don't like the water at all, really. I would never live near the water. So, and the moon really affects me.
Are you a Taurus? I forget. No, wait.
I'm a Pisces,
Okay.
Matt's a Taurus, Cece's a Leo. What are you, Kathryn?
I'm
I don't know
a
what you-
Cancer.
You're a Cancer?
It's true.
Oh, wait, when was your birthday? Oh yeah, we do celebrate your birthday. Okay, yeah.
We were
You're
there.
a Cancer. Okay, okay. So your cat. What's going on with your cat and your dog? What's going on? Because
What's the deal?
What's the deal? What's the dealio?
I'm not sure. I mean, a little while ago, and I don't know if you heard this one. I think you did, but I don't know. So my dog was doing something she shouldn't. And, well, let's take it back. My cat will attack my dog when I'm not looking because she knows I don't like it.
There's conflict between the dog and the cat right now.
Yes.
So
And
we're gonna.
one day I was like, Trixie, don't do that. And then Trixie didn't listen to me. She just was like, fuck that, I don't hear you. I was like, Trixie, don't do that. And then my cat came over and swatted her. And I couldn't say don't do that to the cat because the cat was doing what I wanted. And then Trixie moonwalked back out of like what she wasn't supposed to be doing. And I could tell that my cat was like, I take this opportunity to do exactly what I shouldn't, but can get away with in this moment.
I think even just to prove it to Trixie.
I have to what?
I think even to prove it to Trixie, it seems like she's like, look, I have more leeway than you do. I have more leverage.
Yeah, look what I can do.
There's a power struggle going on for sure.
Mhm.
That way, there's some power struggle going on. Let's dig into this power struggle between Trixie and what's your cat's name again?
Tony.
Tony. How do I forget this? Tony and Trixie. All right. We love them, but there's a power dynamic going on here.
That's true.
All right, let's see. What's this mutual energy? What's the under? Oh, that came out quick. Loneliness. Oh my God, longing to belong. All right, so.
Wait, that dog even kind of looks a little bit like Trixie.
Oh my gosh, look at those eyes right now. So there's a couple messages I'm getting here. So number one, sometimes like when so there could be again a power struggle because they're looking for your attention. So if you maybe had not as much time or, like whatever the case may be, they both could be feeling like, I want your attention. Maybe this full moon's impacting them and they're like, I need love. And they just can't get enough of you. And you're just one person. You can spread your love around, got a lot of stuff to do. So I feel like they could be missing you and they feel like your time is valuable. So then like when people are people or pets, when they're lonely, they're just going to be like a little bit more triggerable, or they're just going to like try to, it's just shit comes out. They just need some love. Like they need connection. But what they need to realize here, Trixie and Tony, if you can hear me, you guys have each other all the time. You guys can love each other. You can really love each other and be there for each other all the time. But they also love you. So I don't know. There could be that going on. All right, let's get into Tony. All right, Tony. Right, Tony. Tony. What is going on?
Tony with an E.
I feel just like really connected to the animals today because like that cat. Ugh. Tony. Oh, look at this. I hate these cards because I think it's 6 of Pentacles. So yeah, Tony is like fucking flexing right here.
Aww.
All right. He's like, look at me. Look at me. I can do what I want to do and I'm comfortable. This is a little game he's showing off. Look how I can get attention or
Show that again.
Look at this, flexing. I mean, honestly, to be quite honest, this is a 6 of Pentacles. It's a very balanced, it is a card of balance. So I feel like Tony's feeling pretty balanced. I feel like actually, is it a he or she?
She's a girl.
Tony. Oh yeah, Tony with an I, right? Or with one. Okay. She's like, I feel like she's in a balanced place. I feel like she's pretty comfortable. Like I feel like she's getting enough. But I feel like maybe now Trixie is seeing that. And, again, when I say flex, there is a little bit of that, like, oh, I'm so good and I'm gonna show that I'm so good, so then it can be noticed. Like I'm chilling and I'm feeling good, and it's like, oh, are you? Well, you know what?
Would Trixie be more balanced if Trixie did yoga? Would something like that help her?
Possibly. Let's see. I'm gonna dive into Trixie right now. Let's see Trixie. Let's see Trixie, because I'm feeling for Trixie. I feel like Trixie's there's something going on with Trix. Little Trix. I feel her energy, and she's so cute though. She's a lovely little thingy. Okay, let's see. Oh, the magician. Wow. Here's her energy right now.
Wait, show it again.
This is very interesting. So the magician is Mercury, right? And Gemini, but it really is about the magician's about communication, right? It's major communication though. So the magician, you know, the manifester, but it's really about Mercury energy, which is communicating. And I feel like, I don't know, she could be having some interesting dreams. Like, I feel like, I don't know if she's been like a little restless when she's sleeping, but I also just feel like, I don't know, there's also this sense of sort of like, she's trying to say something and she's getting tired. Like she can't, like she's trying to like get something across.
Is she a medium for someone on the other side?
I don't think so, but I don't know. There's something there. I just feel like, yeah, I feel like there's something going on. Like she really is like feeling something, or there's something with her dreams. I don't know, maybe she's been having some bad dreams, maybe she's been a little restless, but I feel like there is some level of like trying to communicate something. So I don't know. Let's see. Let me get it.
Could she be sick?
I mean, I don't really want to like do, I mean, I don't feel like she's sick, but I feel like she's like, look at like, see the card, how like this is like a heart, and like it's just how this hands, like I feel like there's just something there that she's trying to say, that something's going on.
Is she upset she's not sleeping in the bed with me?
Oh, that's what I was saying. There's this whole thing about sleep. It's possible. Yeah.
Were you under direct orders to snuggle both of them in the bed?
Oh, yeah,
Kathryn?
probably.
Are you snuggling the cat and not Trixie?
Well, here's the thing. There's a problem in this house. And
more in Trixie.
the
That's
problem
exactly
is my doggy doesn't sleep in my bed.
Like, get it.
I think you need to get a Trixie bedspread so that you can put it on the bed, and then Trixie can get on top of that.
That might be the power struggle right there.
I really do feel like, I mean, honestly, this is exactly what we were saying. Like I was saying, like she's trying to communicate. There's something about the sleeping, literally. And look at her being so freaking comfortable. Like, oh, I'm just going to stretch out right on the bed with mom. And she's like, I'm like, look at the heart in my hand. Oh my God.
I got a freaking hand behind me.
Is that a victim between the cat's paws, by the way?
She definitely scratched something. I was like, I can even like rip the bedspread.
Oh, it's a rip.
Oh,
wow.
Rip the bedspread, and mom doesn't even care. I own this bed.
Yep.
Okay, Tony. If Tony's around, look, actually, we're gonna have to pull an advice card for you. How are you gonna solve the situation? I need to pull an advice card for you, because we need to, I'm just gonna grab this real quick. Let's get an advice card for Kathryn real quick, because she needs to solve this. We gotta solve this problem. Okay. I'm not going to take these because I need to shuffle a couple more times because of the new deck. All right, Kathryn, let's see what you can do. Yeah, there is this loneliness, and interestingly, that's the card. It's the dog, the dog deck. So they literally look exactly the same. These are two different decks. Very lonely at night. And Trixie.
And Trixie has that white marking down the center of her face, just by the way.
Wow. Both of them do. And Tony, you need to come on, Tony. Be nicer than this. Have some compassion.
She's so rude.
She's loving it, but I mean, whatever. All right, let's give Kathryn some advice here. How's Kathryn going to solve this situation? I actually am getting this message of like maybe just like cuddle her to sleep. So like if she like goes and gets in her bed, actually, because see how there's the hand underneath. So I'm actually getting the sense of like, hey, well, if you tuck her in and like kind of show her some love before, and almost like you would do to a child, like kind of put him to bed, like actually that might really help. See how she has the heart on the hand?
Yeah.
So it's like just like you'll calm her down. Maybe she gets anxious at night. So it's like you're gonna soothe her to sleep a bit. So just soothe her and cuddle her till she like relaxes into it. I don't need these cards. That's the advice. All right. we're good.
Amazing.
New idea, Kathryn.
Oh my gosh. And at the bottom of the deck, the magician.
Oh,
Wow.
Kathryn, I think you need to write bedtime stories for Trixie.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
be beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Oh, a good
I think
one.
she would love it.
I already have a good one. So there was this giant ball at the top of the hill, and the small dog went and got it. And the small dog went to bite this giant ball, but its little face couldn't fit over the ball. So then the dog peed on a genie lamp, and a genie came out, and it granted that dog a wish, and that dog wished it could be bigger than the ball, and then it became a big giant dog, and it took the ball, and it did stuff with it.
Amazing.
This is like the origin story of Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Because this is recorded, right? Obviously, it's taping. Seriously.
And that
I have no
was
words.
Clifford. Why, thank you. Hopefully you're not completely at a loss, because guess what?
On this day in history, nothing was solved.
On this day in 1955, Disneyland opened its doors for the first time. Everyone stopped what they were doing and they ran to the park. That's why nothing was solved on this day in 1955.
Okay. Interesting. I feel like Disney opened every day we do this show. But here's a crazy thing that I thought of today. Do you guys know about Celebration Florida?
No, but it has Florida in it, so I would usually ignore those types of news.
Okay. So imagine paying money to live in a Stepford type society where life is designed by Disney and they pay people to sit on porches and wave so that you have that small town feel when you drive through this beautiful scenic Americana.
I'm gonna have to say I'm not opposed to what they're trying to do. Let me tell you this. I will say, this is like a little bit extreme, but honestly, like that is like nice to the system, like getting used to people, like be able to drive through and be like, hey, this is friendliness. Hey, this is togetherness. This is connection. We may have to fake it till we make it, people. So if I have to go put up fake things of people being nice, so you can start feeling people being nice to you, so you can be nice to other people, then maybe change the world one creepy town at a time. So that's much.
All right. I like it.
I like it.
I like taking this image of this world and taking it to an extreme where they actually issue tickets for people not being neighborly and things like that. Like,
hey,
you didn't smile. Like it becomes Black Mirror in Celebration Florida. I
A
don't know.
little governance around again, connection. Yep, you're gonna be nice.
But yours is better, where you're just like, everyone's gonna pretend. We're gonna fake it till we'll make it. We're gonna smile until we like it.
Yeah, but then when they don't, we're gonna have to put yours into the law.
Yeah.
Which would be like, okay, you're not listening to my motivational speech and just ask of you. Well, now you're gonna start getting a ticket because clearly we are ruling this town already. We're the mayors, I guess. We're the government.
Jail would basically be where they put Wednesday Addams in that camp, right? In Addams Family Values, where she has to just watch happy videos. That would be jail. It'd be
Yeah. Oh, that sounds nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might go. I mean, that
might actually
Everybody just gets strapped to a chair in an IMAX theater and forced to
Yeah.
watch cute puppy videos and kitten videos and like ducklings.
Yeah, so
You know what would happen?
with some Addams Family Values.
Be nice, or else.
You see what just happened here is now everybody wants to go into the comfy jail, and you end up having cuddle puddles in jail, which essentially would create what we wanted in the first place, folks. There's no losing here. We got to make more of these towns.
The joke is on the criminals. They think we hate it, but we love it. And I love a jail time cuddle puddle. That's the title of this show, which is now over. You have been amazing. Thank you all so very much. And before you go,
Like, what's your digits, girl?
Oh yeah. You can follow me.
Nice.
Wow, Tucker's got game.
he does, doesn't he? Leaves him wanting more. All right, guys, how do we find you?
At the Modern Mystic, 222. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube.
I have a podcast on Spotify. Just use the search term Spotlight Genesis, and you'll see Matt C. So I've done a series of shows where I focus on a particular band or artist, and I play deep cuts from those bands. So enjoy.
Why, thank you. And if you're doing your nails with Maniology, I don't know, man. Just TKDS 10 if you want. It's up to you. I'm not going to tell you what to do. This has been the Kathryn Dunn Show. You guys have been amazing. It's a shame Elaine... Wait, maybe she is here right now.
Is she back?
Yeah, she can come in just to say goodbye. Elaine will be coming in right now just to say goodbye to everybody. This has been the Kathryn Dunn Show. You've all been amazing. Thank you. Love you.
Love you. Thank you. Me?
Yeah. This is the outro. So if you've got anything you want to plug, now's the time to do it.
Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, also, this podcast was filmed live in Elaine's purse.
It's true.
Some of it was in the air. Some of it was on the Bell Parkway. And Mr. Cute wants to put in his 2 cents.
Man.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.